This is an MECSC podcast, Data Optimization and Security in a Retail Environment. Welcome to the Voice on Demand podcast by the MECSC, the voice of the shopping centers and retailers in the MENA region.
Hi Ahmed, how are you today?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you so much.
So let's start off with your full name, a little bit of an introduction, and your company, because it's a very interesting industry that you belong to, so we want to hear about it.
My name is Ahmed Ouf. I am the business development manager for the retail industry with Access Communications. I've been with the company for 8 years now, and Access is a Swedish company. We are a technology innovation company started in 1984. All our focus is in innovating new technologies for different segments. Retail is on the top of these segments as one of the most important and most generating industry for Access.
One of the things that I was just discussing with another member just a few minutes ago was about data collection. Okay, so we have a lot of platforms and we've got a lot of technology to collect, but there are not many to analyze after you have it. So what is your take on that?
Well, I'm glad that you asked this question because this is a very important point. Then when you collect data and
what do you do with that? You know what I mean? You have so much information and there's an overload, I believe now, especially with the way people are so interconnected.
Yeah, we are living in a world now that is more and more depending on data.
Yes.
And the data became more of a currency as itself.
Yeah, like a social currency that we're using.
Exactly. And if you're misusing or not using it at all, this is a very big waste. This is what we tell our partners and our customers all over the world, that when you collect the data, you have to know what to do with it. I'm not going to sell you an idea or consult you to use an idea that you don't know how to use it or how to get the benefit out of it. In shopping malls, as an example, you enter a shopping mall, you look at the ceiling, it's full of cameras because of safety and security reasons, and also because of operational awareness requirement by the operation of the mall itself. But why not use it for something more? Why not add more benefit on top of these devices that you have on the ceiling? You can collect the traffic flow, you can understand how many people are visiting your mall, what is their actual behavior and movement without invading any privacy, definitely, of course, because this is a very important aspect that we take very seriously. We even invented something called the privacy shield in our cameras to prevent the usage of the video for something else other than the security purpose and the data collection of the retail industry.
Interesting, because that's another whole area, gray area, I call it. With the data and also with social responsibility with the information.
Exactly, and this is why we have it now in our social conduct.
Right.
That cybersecurity, global data protection regulation, the GDPR regulations, and our sustainability approach, that everything should be quite open to the public, that this is how we do things.
Transparency is one of the main key
Absolutely.
factors?
Transparency is the word, yes.
So my question comes into regard, who is regulating the company's activities usually? Is there a governing body that is involved, or is it self-regulated?
Well, the world is so vast and big, and every part of the world has their own set of regulations and legislations. We, as a global company, we have to make sure that we are compliant with each and every one. So we definitely follow the most severe and the most strict as much as we can, because this is what it means to be open in the end. What we offer is always a solution to achieve few things. Even it's loss prevention or optimization of the space and the store and shopping mall space, and eventually also customers' experience. So we want all of this to work together to one direction. Is you and me as a regular public and regular shoppers going in a shopping mall, we need to have a great experience without having, while feeling safe, while feeling secure, and also while feeling that our privacy is not invaded.
Right. Do you think Middle East holds more challenges sometimes than other regions for your software and your products to be utilized, or is it like anywhere else it could be the same?
Well, from my experience in the Middle East, we find this part of the world is the most adaptive and most open also to explore these technologies,
Oh,
because
fantastic.
this is what this part of the world is all based on. It's about experience, it's about reputation, and giving the most to the residents, to the citizens, and to make it attractive for people to come from all over the world and enjoy their time. So we find them looking at these three aspects: the safety and loss prevention, the customer's experience, and the optimization of the space, the best out of all. We usually host these kind of seminars that we listen to customers from the retail space from all over the world and understand where they come from, where they're heading, and learn from each other and learn from them. And what we have learned in the last event that we have had, that actually the Middle East is quite in the front, that we are adapting the most and we are open the most.
Oh, fantastic. And my question to you now would be a little bit about educating people as well. So, you have these unique technologies and you are, of course, giving it to a lot of companies and retailers and malls and brands. I just want to know, is there like a technical advisory, that you do beforehand? Do you train them? Is there a workshop so that they understand how to utilize it in the maximum way? Or is it something that you just kind of set up for them and say, hey, here you go?
No, of course not.
Because I don't know, and I think listeners won't know. So
it's easy
tell us
to
a little
use,
bit.
but it's not that easy to use.
Okay, cool.
We focus on education a lot, and this is why our partnership with associations like the MECSC is very important, because we have this kind of platform where we have the opportunity to teach the industry.
Right.
So we learn from them, we adapt, we innovate, and then we bring the solution and we teach them how this is used, what is this good for them. We have our own academy program that runs all over the year here in different countries across the Middle East to teach also and pass the knowledge to the people that use the technology and the people that implement them. We have also our certification program, which is a global certification program that runs in all over the world, and it's anonymous and on the technology of surveillance and audio and different products and technologies that Access is focusing on to educate the market non-stop. It's all about knowledge. Our platform and website actually is considered one of the most educational websites in our field, in our industry.
Oh, can you tell us the address of your website then?
Of
so
course.
That everyone can log on.
Exactly. It's www.access.com.
And Access is spelled AXIS?
Exactly.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being so open, and I'm sure that a lot of listeners are taking back something great from this.
Thank you so much for having me, and I really enjoyed this conversation.
Same here. Pleasure.
Thanks for listening to the Voice on Demand podcast by MECSR. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share to get more updates. And if you want to get featured next, drop us an email at connect@mecsc.org. See you on the next episode.